fluff writing advice. Cut the fluff!
When you finish writing any story, the first thing you should do is walk away from it. I'm not saying walk away and never look back, but you do need to put some distance between you and the thing you just wrote, whether it's a novel or a short story or even an email. Actually, probably just send that email now if it's urgent. Once you've completely forgotten what you even wrote, it's time to begin the editing process with a big picture edit or a structural or developmental edit, whatever you want to call it. For this step, you need to stay zoomed out. You're back from your little walkabout, the distance did you good, but you're not coming at it eyeballs pressed to the page yet. There'll be time for that. You're still observing from a distance. When taking a zoomed out approach, consider big picture elements like plot, structure, the overall narrative arc, character development, themes. Are they strong and consistent? Pacing. Does your story drag in some parts or feel too frenetic in others? Is anything missing? Do you need to add any scenes? Importantly, can anything be cut? Are there some scenes that don't serve a purpose? Is the central conflict strong enough? Is the conflict in each scene strong? Look, I'll dedicate a whole video to this part of the editing process, maybe the others too, but that's the fluff-free version. Once your story's in order, it's time to zoom in to your paragraphs and sentences with a line edit. Are your paragraphs well structured? Are your sentences the best they can be? Consider clarity and flow. Is there a clearer, more concise, conciser, is that even a word? Way to say a thing? Have you made the right word choices? Maybe you can cut some adverbs or use stronger adjectives in some places. Do sentence structures vary enough so the writing doesn't feel robotic? If your narrator is an actual robot, then yeah, roboticness probably isn't an issue, but most people don't talk or think like robots. Although some do. During your line edit, also ensure the voice and style are consistent and the appropriate tone is used in the right places. For example, did you accidentally use positive language around a horrific event, like someone being trampled and eaten by a hippopotamus? They're aggressive creatures. The majestic hippopotamus in all its glory strode forth with grace, using its magnificent limbs to flatten the man like a fresh batch of gooey pizza dough, for the hippo would soon devour that same man as if he were a freshly baked pepperoni pizza with extra cheese and, why not, jalapenos and black olives. See, wrong tone, now I'm on Team Hippo. Next, it's time to move those eyeballs right up to the page and perform a thorough copy edit. Now you're looking for spelling, grammar and punctuation errors and also fixing any inconsistencies in these areas. It's small picture stuff. Your eyeballs are almost wetting the page at this point, but at the same time, don't lose sight of the bigger picture. If you need to restructure a sentence, change a word or cut or add a line here and there, do it. It's allowed. Finally, before publication, your manuscript should undergo a thorough proofread to catch any lingering errors and typos. While you can do this yourself, you should give your manuscript a final looking over if you can still bring yourself to look at it at this point, which you probably can't, but you also need some fresh eyeballs on it. You can either hire a professional proofreader, which is ideal, or just have someone you trust and knows what to look for to do the proofread. You want one of those really focused attention to detail people who will leave no error unidentified, no typo unturned, or something. And please know this, no matter how many edits you do, you'll always find things to fix. You could spend your entire life re-editing, revising, rewriting, and never publish your work. At some point, you need to accept that good enough is good enough and release your imperfect, always imperfect book into the wild and let it roam free like a nasty hippopotamus.